Here are your favorite football stars' best basketball moments. Let's get it started with Super Bowl champ Cooper DeJean. This man was putting up LeBron-like stats, averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Cooper is only 6 foot. Throwing down drop-step dunks like this is crazy. But don't get it twisted. DeJean did have the all-around bag. His Philadelphia Eagles teammate Devontae Smith was a straight dog in high school. The class of 2017 guard looks like he could have went D1 in basketball as well. It's crazy, bro comes from Amite City, a town of only 4,000 people. But the 2020 Heisman winner has some tough basketball highlights. Slim Shady, extra small LeBron jersey, Joe Cool Burrow has always been that guy. He played all throughout high school, making first team All-State where he averaged 20 points per game in his senior season. His basketball coach thought he could play D1. What do you guys think? His wide receiver T. Higgins could jump out of the gym. He was highly recruited out of high school for basketball. T had scholarship offers from Louisville, Tennessee, and Auburn. He was trying to end lives in college intramurals. Travis Kelce Swift was a tough hooper from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Bro looks like he was 30 years old with a wife and kid in high school. He averaged 16 points per game using that grown man strength. Travis is hopping into his T Swift era. Patrick Mahomes was a big body guard with an all-around game. The 3-time Super Bowl champion went crazy in high school. He was a 3-sport athlete with football, basketball, and baseball. He could have went pro in all 3. The coldest hooper of them all has got to be Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter. He put on a show before the Colorado basketball game. Bro is different. He would play pickup games on campus and was showing no mercy. Travis was getting in his bag, knocking down threes, and he was breaking people's ankles. Be on the lookout for him to win Rookie of the Year. His ability to play both sides of the ball is something we haven't seen since Deion Prime Sanders. I would love to see what his high school basketball stats look like. I know he was going crazy out there. His girl would even pull up from time to time, but I'm sure you guys have never heard of her. I'm just playing. Him and Liana just had a baby, and she would always be at the open run supporting. One of the greatest receivers of all time, Randy Moss, was a dog in high school. A lot of people don't know this, but he played alongside Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate. But Moss was the best player on the team. He averaged 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 steals per game. Odell Beckham Jr. played basketball in high school at Isidore Newman in New Orleans. As you can see, he could really play. They gotta stop bro from going right. He obviously chose LSU for football, and the rest is history. But another kid that went to Isidore is Arch Manning. Although Arch came off the bench, he was an immediate impact player. As a junior, he won the state championship. Virtually every single college coach would come to watch him play. I know a lot of people are going to come at him, but playing against Ohio State is not easy. That was the #1 defense in the country. It was his first start and it was in the shoe. But as you can see, I'm riding with Arch. Mark my words, Texas will be in the college football playoff this year. Imagine it's just a beautiful day in sunny Florida. You pull up to the park to get some shots up, and then you see 2 GOATs playing. Literally, 2 GOATs. You have Michael Jordan and Tom Brady playing on the same court and on the same team. Tom Brady was pulling from deep, and you already know MJ got into his midi bag. There's fans that would pay thousands of dollars just to sit and watch this game.
They thought I couldn't play basketball. Told them I'll bring that strap on them.
I couldn't find any stats on Justin Jefferson in high school, but as you watch these clips, you already know he can hoop. Whoever thought he couldn't play basketball was clearly wrong. Before Green Bay Packers, Micah Parsons was the best edge rusher in the NFL. He went head-to-head with first-round draft pick Lonnie Walker. Believe it or not, Micah Parsons in Harrisburg won the game. At 6'4", 272 pounds, Cleveland Browns star Myles Garrett can actually hoop. He was recently interviewed about his basketball future, and he told the interviewer that he would love to play in the Big Three after his NFL career is over. As we all saw in Week 1, I think this is the year Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert takes that next step. Rewind a little bit over a decade ago, and you got him at Sheldon High School in Oregon. As a sophomore, he led his team to the 6A state championship, where they came up short. 49ers star running back Christian McCaffrey was a standout at Valor Christian High School in Colorado. There's not a ton of footage out there on him, nor is there stats. But as you can see with this video with sick edits, he was hooping. The finger roll, 2 points. We all know Tyreek Hill is dumb athletic, but what he did at a celebrity game was ridiculous. Check out this backflip. He looks like a high IQ point guard here. Gets the screen, realizes they're not stepping up, I'ma pull this. One day he pulled out the archives and said this is an old video of me. At 5'10", hitting a windmill is crazy. Before making this video, I was not familiar with Mike Gesicki's game. The Cincinnati Bengals tight end ended his career as the all-time leading scorer for his high school with over 1,800 points. JT Tuimoloau was a bully in high school. Coming out of Eastside Catholic in Washington, he was the number 2 ranked player in the 2021 class in football. But he averaged 18 points and 8 rebounds per game, and also played alongside Paolo Banchero in AAU. The Indianapolis Colts just selected him 45th overall after he killed at Ohio State. I'm already knowing Rob Gronkowski is a nightmare to guard. His physicality is second to none. He's played in various celebrity games and pro-ams, and at 6'6", 265 pounds, you do not want to see him in the paint. Seattle Seahawks Cooper Kupp played against Chicago Bulls Zach LaVine and got the best of him. He held LaVine to just 4 points in the first half, and he dropped 19 on 8 of 11 shooting. But most importantly, he got the dub. So Rams wide receiver Davante Adams didn't even play football until his junior year of high school. He grew up watching Allen Iverson and uses that crossover in football to get off the line. I'm sure it comes as no surprise, but Pittsburgh Steelers DK Metcalf used to dominate in the paint in high school. The 6'4" receiver averaged over 13 points and 7 rebounds for Oxford High School in Mississippi. Sometimes football players need to just stay on the field. Former NFL receiver N'Keal Harry shattered the backboard. It's time to switch gears. Did you know these basketball stars were crazy athletes on the football field? Anthony Edwards playing Pop Warner for the Vikings was must-see TV. At the age of 12, he was head and shoulders above the competition. It didn't matter what position he played, he was finding the end zone. He looked like prime Derrick Henry. He stiff-armed bro to the ground and went all the way. And he was a ball hawk on defense. Do you think Ant-Man could play in the NFL? Speaking of, Jalen Suggs without a doubt could be playing football on Sundays right now. He's got football in his bloodline, with his cousin being Terrell Suggs. His senior year, he passed for over 2,200 yards and led his team to a state championship. He had football offers from Georgia, Ohio State, and many more. You can see the football tenacity in the way he plays basketball. In LeBron James's junior year of high school, he had 60 receptions for over 1,200 yards. He put down the pads to focus on hoops. Quarterback said, well, Bron is down there, I'ma just toss it up. At the time he stopped playing, he was the #1 player in the state of Ohio. The definition of what could have been. Do you guys remember when LeBron and Kevin Durant played flag football during the 2011 NBA lockout? Easy Money Sniper even caught a touchdown pass over LeBron. Honestly, the way the game is evolving, I would not be surprised if we seen a 7-foot wideout by 2030. But LeGoat's team ended up getting the win. You can't convince me LeBron couldn't play in the NFL. Just look at him high-stepping to the end zone. But the Celly needed work. Allen Iverson was Associated Press High School Player of the Year for both basketball and football, and he won a state championship in both sports. He did not shy away from physicality. He played both sides of the ball, but quarterback was his best position. It's crazy to think the NBA Hall of Famer has said on multiple occasions football was his best sport. And if you were wondering, this is what happens when a former NFL player meets a former NBA player. Tracy McGrady versus Chad Ochocinco got super heated. Things were so intense, this thing ended in a brawl. Ocho wasted no time and started going at T-Mac right away. Ocho drew the foul and had some words. You know Chad's going to talk trash with the best of them. He even called him out on this ISO play. You can see T-Mac is taking it seriously when he gets down in a defensive stance. The Hall of Famer said, alright, it's time to lock up. Mind you, this is just a celebrity game to raise awareness for diabetes. T-Mac had a major size and skill advantage in this game. His jump shot is still looking smooth. There's a reason he made the list of top 75 players of all time. And you know Ocho Cinco wasn't going to go down without a fight. He's a serious competitor and started cherry picking for easy buckets. He even got in T-Mac's face to let him know he's him. T-Mac said, "Chill, little bro." Chad has all the athleticism, but is lacking the fundamentals. Things changed quickly after a couple hard fouls. Next thing you know, the energy changes and there's a fight that occurred on the court. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.